The contest is going to start June 9th. All accounts have to be funded by June 7th. Okay, no ifs, ands, buts about it. If your account's not funded by June 7th, you will not be submitted into the contest. Okay, all you have to do is sign up with the broker. Once you sign up with the broker, our support team will send you an email with the CC ORB indicator. Tonight, you're going to learn how to use it. The goal of the contest is to see who can make who can grow the account the fastest using this indicator. Okay. Now you can only take trades using the CC ORB. Cannot take random trades. Okay. You can only take trades using the CC ORB. Okay. So the goal is to use the CC ORB to generate consistent profits during a contest window. The trader who makes the most profit following proper risk and strategy wins. Okay. So what we're asking you to do at the end of the week, you don't have to do it daily, but it would be appreciated. I know everybody might not have the time to do it, but if you can take screenshots and post them inside of the Telegram group or post them on your social media and tag me in the post for the trades that you took that day, that would be greatly appreciated and also would generate some buzz. Okay, so if you can do that, please do that. But for all those who have entered, you'll be receiving another email on Sunday with all this information. Okay. So the trading week is going to be between June 9th and June 16th. The winner will be announced on June 19th. Okay. So the grand prize winner is going to receive $250 cash. They'll get they'll be able to get 1 month free in the new trading community, and also you'll get a 50K funded combine with Take Profit Trader. Okay, you'll be able to get a 50K funded combine with Take Profit Trader. Okay, also honorable mentions, you'll be able to receive a T-shirt, free indicator access if you don't have access to Vinny's Trading Cheat Code, and also one-on-one coaching call. Okay. Now the rules, very, very simple. Only take trades between June 9th through the 16th. You can only take trades using the CC ORB. Okay. No random trades. The balance you have to submit before June 17th. Okay. And I will be tracking that with the account number. I can see everything in the back office. I just can't see your account balance. I can see the trades that you take. Okay. And also the winner, again, will be announced June 19th. All right, guys, let's get into it. The CC ORB. Okay.
How you doing, Vinny? Sorry to be late, but just saying hi.
Thank you. What's going on, Neville? All right, CC ORB. Today, guys, we had, so today I counted about 10 winning trades that we're going to go over here this evening. Okay. I didn't get a chance to post inside the Telegram group. Really, really busy today. But I want to go over these couple trades real quick. Now, the traditional ORB is traded a little different. Okay. So let me go ahead and turn off the cheat code real quick and turn off this ORB. Okay. Usually the ORB stands for Opening Range Breakout. Okay. And let me show you this. I don't know why it's not popping up. All right, but the traditional ORB is an indicator or a method where people usually trade the 9:30 open. Okay, they'll mark off the high and the low of the candle at 9:30 to 9:45. Okay, so let's go ahead and do an example real quick with Nasdaq today. Nasdaq here at 9:30. Let's go ahead and mark this off real quick. Where's 930? All right, this 930 low and this 930 high, okay? So this would be the high and this would be the low, right? So what happens traditionally is when price breaks out and closes outside of the high, usually the next candle, you would hop in on the next candle and ride that up, okay, for a quick scalp in the market, okay? Now, you can see with this method that sometimes you may not be able to close your trade in time before price reverses, okay? You may think that price is going to continue up, and sometimes that can hit your stop loss and you can wind up losing that trade, okay? Now here, price eventually went up, created a high, broke below. Now this is a winning trade right here. Price broke below, and this was around what, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We got it closed, and then price dropped off here for Nasdaq. Okay, that's the traditional way to trade the ORB, Opening Range Breakout. Okay. Now with the cheat code, you have the power of the cheat code, and you have the power of the CC ORB. So let me go ahead and show you how we use that. Let's go to one of the winning trades that we had today. One of the winning trades was Euro USD. And here on Euro USD, we had a buy signal. Okay. This buy signal, we had a strong bullish candle, as you guys can see here. Nice strong bullish candle. It closed at the high of the ORB. Next candle, price came down to retest. That would have been a chance for you to enter into the market. Okay. And that wind up going, how many pips was that? Let's see. From here to here, I think was about 66 pips. Okay. And that's just on one trade for Euro USD. Okay. Again, this is a 15-minute time frame. You don't have to go to a different time frame. You take all your trades from the same time frame using this method. Okay. And we're going to discuss how we go about that. So that's one winning trade here on Euro USD. Okay. Another winning trade again was AUD USD. Okay. On AUD USD, also a buy. Had a nice strong bullish blue candle here. Before that, we had a cheat code buy signal. It also lined up with a confirmation buy. Okay. And then price shot up. Okay. For AUD USD. Let's take a look at another winning trade for today. GBP USD. Same exact thing. We had a buy, nice bullish close, and then price shot up here on GBP USD. Nice winning trade also on NZD USD. Okay. This is the first initial buy here. We had a nice close above. Price came up, came back down to retest. Okay. I gave you another chance to enter. And then price shot up from here. Okay. The CC ORB is a trend trading strategy. Let me say that one more time. The CC ORB is a trend trading strategy. I'm going to tell you exactly when not to use it and when you use it. The best time to use the CC ORB strategy is when price is trending. Okay. When price is moving sideways, you do not want to use the CC ORB. Okay. So what I mean by trend trading, here with the cheat code, we have a 47 moving average that we use, right? We can see that here on NZD USD, we are above the 47 moving average. What does that mean? That price is bullish when we're above it. When we're below it, that means price is bearish. Okay. So here on NZD USD, you can see price is bullish. Here in this example here, since we're above it, that means we're going to be looking for buy opportunities. So when you come to the chart, the first question you want to ask yourself is, are we above or below the 47 moving average. If we're above it, that means our bias is to buy whatever it is that we're trading. Okay. If we're below it, that means we're going to be looking for sale opportunities. Okay. So here on NZD USD, we are above the 47 moving average. That means the breakout to the upside. This is a trend trade that you can ride. It happened again over here. Okay. And this was Wednesday. This happened on Thursday. Okay. So every day you had a buy opportunity here on NZD USD. Same exact scenario. If we go take a look at Euro USD. Okay. Euro USD, we had a buy today. Yesterday, we had a buy, which is Wednesday. The day before that, we had a sale opportunity here on Euro USD. Why did we have a sale opportunity? Well, because we're below the 47 moving average. Okay. So that means we would be looking for a breakout to the downside. Okay. Now, these trades are going to be quick scalp trades. You want to get 20 to 25 pips. If you're trading Forex, if you're trading futures, you're going to be looking to get a set amount of ticks every time. Okay. This strategy works whether you trade stocks, cryptocurrency, futures, or Forex. Okay. This is a great breakout strategy that can provide you daily profits. Daily profits. Simply trading with the trend. Let's go to another winning trade that we had. This trade was for GBP NZD. Okay. Actually, we are bearish on the higher time frames, and I didn't post it. I didn't get a chance to post this in the Telegram group, but I'll show you the trade that I took for GBP NZD. Okay. So yesterday I got into this trade. I didn't get in on this first move. I got in when price pulled back. Okay. So we had a break. Price came back to retest. Okay. Now, with some breakouts, sometimes you don't get a break and retest like this. Sometimes price will slightly retest the breakout line and then just go ahead in one direction. But here on GBP NZD, price came back down. We had a cheat code buy signal. Okay. Remember, we're still bearish. So you're going to be looking for sell opportunities. Price came back up here. Got a cheat code sell signal, confirmation sell along with the breakout candle here. And then price came down. Now price did come back and retest, and then finally price melted away. Okay. Today, again, we had another breakout to the downside because again, price is bearish on GBP NZD. Okay. So it gave you another opportunity for a sale with the ORB. Okay. Now this opening range breakout indicator is going to give you the opening range. Okay. It's also going to give you the high and the low. Now let's go to the settings real quick so I can show you guys this. Right. So here with the settings, you can set your timing according to your trade session. Okay. So right now I have it set to 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the New York session. I know it's kind of overlapping into London, but that's totally fine. So let's go ahead and change it to the London session to show you guys the difference of the opening ranges, okay? So I'm going to change this to 1 a.m. and we'll do to 6 a.m. for the London session. Okay, so you see how that changes, right? So even during the London session, there are opportunities for you to trade a breakout. Now, here's a good example of what we have here when price is consolidating. We had a nice consolidation before price broke out to the downside here. Now, you wouldn't have gotten this breakout during the London session, but you would have gotten this breakout during the New York session. Okay. So again, when price is consolidating, this is not the strategy that you want to use. But again, you have the cheat code. So you know exactly when price is going to sell, right? We have a cheat code sell signal. We have a confirmation signal, which is our entry that confirms the cheat code sell signal. Okay. So how I'm able to have these winning trades, I took a winning trade every single day this week. I didn't get a chance to post the winning trades this week. I mean, today, because I was busy, but you guys have seen me make these winning trades throughout the week using the same exact strategy I'm using today. Okay, let's go ahead and switch it back to the New York session because I want to show you guys some more um, winning trades that we had for today. Okay. So the next winning trade is going to be USD JPY. Okay. All right. Here in this example, I wanted to show you guys this example. Now, again, when you first get to the chart in the morning, the question that you want to ask yourself is, are we above or below the 47 moving average? So once you establish your bias, that means any sales to the downside you don't want to take, right? Why? Because again, you have established a bias. You want to stick to that bias. So the only buy opportunity that we had, of course, you could have taken it from the cheat code, but also you could have gotten in on this breakout here. Okay. Now this would have been a very, very quick scalp. All right. Not much, but it still provided you with 32 pips. All right. 20 to 25 pips a day will keep the job away. 20 to 25 pips a day will keep the job away. All right. So there's two ways that I trade the CC ORB. Okay. The one way is you can trade the breakouts, what I've been showing you guys here. You can either trade the breakout to the upside or to the downside, depending on the trend. Okay. Or let me show you an example. This example here. Okay. When I first get to the market, let's say I usually get to the market around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, right? So here at 7:15, 7:30, we can see that we had a cheat code sell signal. Does everyone see that cheat code sell signal here, right? So the question is, why wouldn't you take a buy here? Okay. Why wouldn't you take a buy? This is going to keep you out of bad trade. So let's go ahead and mark off the cheat code sell signal here. The reason why we wouldn't have taken a buy is because when you get a breakout that fails like this and you don't get a strong bullish candle for a breakout, you may want to look at the higher time frame. Okay, just go to the hourly time frame, and on the hourly time frame, what are we looking for? We're looking to see if we have a cheat code sell signal, right? The higher time frame is always in control. It controls what happens on the lower time frame. The higher time frame is always in control. The higher time frame is always in control. Let me say that one more time. The higher time frame is always in control. So by you seeing a cheat code sell signal here on the 1 hour, you wouldn't have taken that buy on the 15-minute. Okay. Because that confirmed that price was going to sell off. And that's exactly what price did here on the 15-minute time frame. So you would have taken that sell instead of taking that buy. Okay. Got a cheat code sell signal. What is our entry criteria? We either wait for the confirmation sell, or again, we wait for the MACD to give us a signal. Okay. So price sold off, and then we also had a breakout, and we got a breakout signal here on the ORB. Okay. So with the cheat code and the ORB, it's going to keep you out of bad trades. Okay. By you just confirming what the higher time frame says. Let's take a look at another winning trade that we had today. I actually took this trade too on CHFJPY. Right here on CHFJPY, we had a buy opportunity. Okay. We also had a confirmation buy here. Price broke out with a strong bullish candle. See that strong bullish candle? Those are the candles that you're looking for. When candles wick at the high of the ORB, that may not be a sign for you to enter. But when you get a strong close like this bullish candle outside of the ORB, you know price is going to trend in that direction. Okay, so that's exactly what happened here. Price closed, right? Went up, came back down, retest, gave you another entry, and then price shot up. How many pips was that? Definitely more than 20 pips just from this area here, right? 34 pips. And price is still climbing here on CHFJPY, right? 20 to 25 pips a day keeps the job away. Consistently winning. All right. I only counted 10 winning trades today. I'm sure there was a lot more winning trades today. Let's take a look at some future pairs real quick. I know a lot of us trade futures nowadays. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Okay. Now, Dow Jones today was a lot of chop and slop. Okay. A lot of chop and slop. Again, with Dow Jones, though, when you're trading futures, this little movement here, depending on how many contracts you're trading, is a lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. So here, this first breakout to the downside here on Dow Jones today broke out. We had a cheat code buy signal. Okay. Now, this next candle did push down, and you could have gotten in on that winning trade right there. But again, you have the cheat code. You have the cheat code system. So again, what I tell you guys, you always have to respect the CC buy or CC sell. Meaning, once you get that and price closes with that, it is going to reverse. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Price is going to go in a different direction. So you got to respect it. Okay. So how do we know we can take this buy here on Dow Jones? Let's go ahead and highlight it. Again, you want to go to a higher time frame to confirm that price wants to buy. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? Price was outside the band here on the Dow Jones. What did I tell you guys? Even though you may not print a cheat code buy or sell signal, it still went outside the band. That is a valid CC buy whenever price goes outside of the band. Price is going to reverse. Okay. So you could have taken that buy just based off the cheat code buy and sell signal. Okay. Again, price went up, then came back down. This was a lot of chop today. Normally, you want to find, you want to trade when the pairs are trending. Okay. But thanks to the cheat code, you can trade when price is choppy like this. Okay. So you see how the 47 moving average is going through these candles? That means price is consolidating. It's not trending up or trending down. So you kind of don't want to trade that. So let me show you a different scenario. Okay. Here's a different scenario. This was Wednesday. Okay. Price was below the 47 moving average. That means you would have been looking for sell opportunities. We had a nice sale here on Dow Jones on the 15-minute. Okay. Let's go back to a couple more other days. This was a beautiful trade. This was on Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday. We're clearly trending. Clear trend. Nice bullish close here. Actually took this trade. This trade is the same exact trade I took. It's inside of the Telegram group for all those who want to see it. The free Telegram group. You can go check this trade out. Okay. We have a buy here to the upside. Price came back down to retest. and then price shot to the moon here on Dow Jones. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, every trading day is not going to be the same. Okay, you're going to have some days where price trends. You're going to have some days where price consolidates. Okay, if you find that price is consolidating, it's not giving you a trend, stay away from the market. Move to something else, or simply don't trade. Okay, you have to know when to trade and when not to trade. That's very important if you want to make this your living. You don't have to be in the market 24/7 trying to find a trade. That is not how we do it. The CC ORB works when there's volatility in the market. The London and New York session are probably the best times for the CC ORB because there's a lot of volume, and this is where you're going to find price moves, and you're going to find these type of trend trades. Okay. Let's go to oil. I had a nice trade on oil. Here it is. This was on Tuesday. Okay. So initially, I missed this first move here on oil, but that's totally fine. Price shot up. All right. We had a cheat code sell signal. Right. Remember, I told you you have to respect the cheat code sell signal. So let's go ahead and highlight this real quick. Was this a cheat code sell signal on the 1 hour time frame? Let's check and see. What day was that? No. Okay, so here it is. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so here, price did not go outside of the band on Tuesday, right? It's the same area. You see that? Price did not go outside of the band. So this was not a cheat code signal that I would respect. I mean, you can respect it on the 15-minute, but not on the hourly time frame. Okay. So that cheat code sell signal let me know that price was just going to pull back to continue higher. Okay. Now, if price had gone outside of the band here on the 1 hour time frame, that means price would have reversed. So I would have been looking for a sell instead of a buy on that 15-minute time frame. Let me say that one more time. We had a cheat code sell signal on the 15-minute time frame, right? That let me know that price was just going to pull back. I wanted to confirm that price was just going to pull back. So I'll go to the 1 hour to confirm to see if we have a cheat code sell signal. If we do not have a cheat code sell signal, that means price is just going to pull back. If we do have a cheat code sell signal, that means price is going to reverse. Okay, so let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. All right. So here on oil, price shot up, missed its first initial entry, and the price was going to come back and retest exactly what it did. When price came back to retest, I said I'm going to get in on a confirmation buy. Confirmation buy. And then we had a signal for the ORB, and then price shot up here on oil. Beautiful, beautiful trade, right? All profit, no drawdown. Now, normally, you guys know me, I'm not a scalper. I like to swing trade. I'm not a momentum trader. But this strategy, this ORB strategy, is simply a no-brainer if you want to make daily consistent profits, right? What I tell you, 20 to 25 pips keeps the job away, right? Let's go back to Forex real quick. And then I'll open it up to some questions, and then we'll talk about the new community. All right, another winning trade is going to be NZD CAD. That was today. All right. All right, we had several failed attempts to break out. Finally, price broke out to the upside here on NZD CAD. Again, a beautiful, beautiful trade. Let's see how many pips was that from the high. Another 32 pips. Okay. All the JPY pairs were all winning trades today using the CC ORB. Okay. Now, what I want to do is open it up to some questions. Feel free to unmute yourselves and ask away.
Hey, what's up, Benny?
What's going on?
This is Alex, man. How you doing?
Great, great.
Two questions. So, on the ORB, when we get the signal, the buy signal for the breakout, are we taking that as soon as we get the signal, or we're waiting till that candle closes and then taking it?
You want to wait until the candle closes.
Okay, wait till that candle closes. Okay, my
Yeah.
second question is, as far as taking it to a TP, do you have like an average of like three candles, or until we see a CC sell or buy, or how long
I
are
would,
we
I would,
keeping this scalp in?
great question. I would hold it until you see a CC buy or sell.
Okay,
Also, we have the HMA here, which is very, very helpful to help you hold trades. So whenever you see price starts to slow down or momentum starts to slow down, let me actually turn on the HBS scanner. So once momentum starts to slow down, so here on the MACD, you can see that we had very strong bullish momentum at the bottom down here, and then it went from dark blue to light blue. So that lets me know that momentum is slowing down, and it's time to get out the trade. So when that happened, then price reversed.
got you. Okay.
Okay, great question.
Hey, Vinny, I just have a quick question.
Okay.
So New York and London has the most volume, right? So let's say I wanted to trade and something like NZD, JPY, for instance, right? Would I
Okay.
have to wait till the Asian session, or can I still take that trade during the New York session or London session?
It depends on when you get a signal.
Okay,
So usually, yeah, price will move on some JPY pairs during London and also during New York.
okay, all right.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up, Benny? It's Lou. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. So, just one quick question: am I only taking the trade when it breaks and close above the ORB, or do I also have the option to take it when it's above or below the 47 moving average?
Okay, great question. So you have the opportunity if you know the direction on the higher time frame. Okay, but if you just come into the 15 minute, usually when I come to the chart, here's my step by step. I always, if I'm scalping the market for the day, I'm always going to go to the 1 hour time frame. I'm looking for the trend in the 1 hour time frame. But the higher time frame again rules every single time. So I'll go to the 1 hour just to make sure that if we're above or below the 47 moving average. Okay, just to confirm my bias for that day. Okay. The next step is when I find my bias, if I know that we're looking for buy opportunities, I'm going to go to the 15-minute time frame and I'm looking for buy opportunities. Either you can look for a breakout with the ORB, or again, you have the cheat codes so you can look for a confirmation buy if you're looking for a buy opportunity.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Benny.
Yep.
Hey, this is Mia. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Does the ORB arrow displays on the close of the candle?
It will display on the close of the candle.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yep. With any system or strategy, or even just entering the market, you always want to wait for the close of the candle. Great question.
Hey, Vinny, I have a quick question.
Okay.
Your range, like you said, with the usual ORBs, it kind of looks different as far as with the of course with the Heikin Ashi, and then so it kind of confused me at first, like when you get the buy signals, there still be like within the range, like under the high or above the low a little bit.
Mhm.
And the I guess the traditional one, they wait till it breaks above and then either let it retest or get in the trade. So I guess I'm asking, it's safe to take that trade. I mean, of course, looking at it in hindsight, it looks like they all do what they're supposed to do. So we're not really waiting for something to break above or below before taking the trade. That's what I'm saying. If we get the
No,
signal.
yeah, we're just waiting for the breakout to the upside or downside, depending on the trend. Okay, so for instance, if price is below the, let me show you an example. Where's a good example of this? Um, because I think there was an opportunity, I think, here on Nasdaq the other day where price was bullish, but it went to the downside. Um, I can't find it right now, but regardless, you always want to with the ORB, the most success that you're going to have with this trading this strategy or this system is going to be following the trend. So you should only take trades that are going to allow you to take that trend trade.
Okay. So like I said, so we wait for it to break above the high or below the low, or can we catch those? You know how you get in like these buy signals and sell signals in between the range.
Are you
If
talking
I
about the
say
CC buy or CC sell?
no, just the ORB buy and sells.
Yeah, if you get a ORB sell signal, yeah, you definitely want to take that trade because I mean, especially if you're below the moving average
Right.
and it's a trend trade. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not sure I understand what you're asking.
Because like I said, the traditional ORB, strategy is wait to candle closes above the high or below the low, and let it retest or take the trade. But like we get signals within the range before it gets above the high or below the low. Does that
Yeah,
make
so
sense?
here in this example here's a traditional ORB, right? You have a
Right.
9:30 open to 9:45, right? You have a high, you have a low. Normally, you will wait for a break and retest to go higher, right? With the CC ORB, you don't have to wait for the break and retest.
Right. Okay. That's what I'm getting at. So
Okay, Vinny, I
we
got
catch
it.
the move earlier.
I'm sorry.
So we catch the move a lot earlier than having to
Yes,
wait for the break and retest.
correct.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
you're gonna catch the move that's gonna offer you the most pips.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Hey, Benny, the
Hey,
ORB signal is that white?
Yeah, you can change it to any color you want. You have freedom to change it to any color that you want.
Okay.
Another question here. So how do you scan them over? Like, which one is the best possible? Do you stick with one asset or just kind of like let the scanner give you signals, or how does it work?
So normally, and it's funny you said that because there will be a scanner attached to this, so you guys don't have to do what I do on a daily basis, and that's scan through each of these pairs looking for a breakout.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that will be coming within the next week or so.
Oh, nice.
hey, Vinny, I have a question. Well, before the scan, man, I was gonna ask this question. Would the ability to combine it with the HPS scanner, because when you get a signal for the hour, that means the 15 minute is gonna trend to whatever that hour is telling you based off of the CC by itself. So I was wondering, would you be able to combine them together as well too? Would that be good or no?
No, I'm not going to combine them.
No,
That'd be
not
too
combine
much.
them. No, not combine them. I mean, like, can you use both of them and together? Like, if you get a signal if you get a signal for the hour that says it's about to sell, for example, a CC buy, CC sell, no legal wait for confirmation. But why don't we just go to the 15 minute and wait for the
Breakout.
opening range to go to the downside because the hour is telling us to sell. That is about to sell. Can we do it like that too as well? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you can do.
asking.
Yeah, you can do it like that. Whatever you choose to do. But so let me show you an example. Let's see here. Here's a good example. Okay, so here in this example right here, Euro AUD, and this happened on Tuesday. Okay, so on the 1 hour, there's going to be a cheat code sell signal. So let's go to the 1 hour real quick. Mark this off. All right, so we have a cheat code sell signal on the 1 hour time frame, right?
Okay.
15 minute also confirms a cheat code sell signal on a 1 hour time frame. Now, traditionally, we would enter on the confirmation of the 15-minute time frame, or we will wait for the MACD to give us a sell signal. All right, so the MACD gave us a sell signal here to enter. Confirmation gave us a little earlier entry. So with that way, you're going to get a little earlier entry, and then finally price decides to break out from here. Okay, so either or, it's totally up to you on how you want to trade it.
Because the example you just did is exactly the set. Is exactly what I was. That's exactly the question. That way, I would assume that it will play out a little bit because the higher time frame is telling you a sell is coming. So it's like we just wait for the sell with the confirmation, the MACD, or now the ORB as well. So that's actually that's actually a good example to answer my question. Yes. Thank you.
Yep, no
Thank you.
problem.
Thank
Right,
you.
right. You're welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Hey man, um, I got two questions. I'm a scalper.
Okay.
Can you use this on the 5 minute time frame?
Yeah, you can go to the 5 minute time frame and use it. You'll still get the same signals on the five
Gotcha.
minute
And
time frame.
can you go over gold with this real quick? Let me see, please.
Gold, yeah, gold. All right, what day was this? This is Wednesday. Let's go back a little bit. All right, so here was a nice example of a trend trade here on gold. This day was Monday, okay, and I actually took this trade on the futures on Monday. We had a nice breakout, big strong bullish candle here on gold, lined up with the confirmation buy. Before that, we had a cheat code buy signal, and then price shot up to the upside. Okay, so that was one example. Here, price sold off during London session. Okay, got into New York session, and we had a quick sell here on gold. Now, if you're scalping gold, you would have made a nice amount of profit, and definitely more than 20 pips. Futures, you definitely would have made huge profit on a quick scalp like that. And then we had another buy here, which was Wednesday, another winning trade. Big strong bullish candle. Before that, we had a cheat code buy signal. Before that was definitely a cheat code sell signal. Okay, so here's a good example, right? Pretend like all this is not here yet. So we are below the 47 moving average here on the 15-minute time frame, right? If you guys did not have, oops, if you guys didn't have the cheat code sales the system, then you probably would have taken this sale, right? And then price went against you. That could have been a losing trade. But since you have the cheat code and it lines up with the ORB, we have a buy signal here on a 15-minute time frame. Remember, I told you you have to respect the CC buy or CC sell, right? So just to confirm that price is going to continue down, you would have to check the 1 hour time frame. So let's go ahead and check the 1 hour time frame real quick. off of the CC buy. All right, here on the 1 hour time frame, price dropped a little bit, okay? And we can see that price went outside the band here. That is still a signal for price to reverse, okay? Whenever price, I don't care if it's a wick or a full candle, whenever price goes outside of the band, that is a reversal signal, okay? That is a reversal signal. All right, so we can see that we had that, so we would have to have respect for that signal on gold and take the buy. Okay. Again, enter your confirmation entry could have been on confirmation buy here, or you could have waited for the MACD to give you a buy signal to enter the market. Then eventually, price gave us a breakout. Okay. Does everyone understand how that works?
Yeah. Hey, Vinny, I got a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
One, do you have to use the Heikin Ashi candles to let for this indicator to work?
You do not, but it's best.
Yes, I understand. And then my second question is, whatever the session is, London or New York, are these CC ORBs only printing on, like, let's just say the New York session, 9:30? Is this only printing on 9:30 at the open session, or does these things print all day long?
Well, I made it so it can print all day long. So it depends up to you on when you want to set the time for the ORB. So you can go to inputs, you can go to the trade session, you can set it for 24 hours if you wanted to.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, Benny, is the settings different on a cheat code for Forex? Like, do you change any of the settings versus Forex compared to gold or NAS, or do I leave them the same?
You leave them the same.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm. Good questions, guys.
It seems like another deadly indicator. It's gonna be another one. It's gonna be another one.
Yes, yes.
It's gonna be another one.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm just, again, just trying to help the community so you all can profit. Because trading's already hard, right? So we
That
can
is.
as simple as possible. And these simple breakout strategies that we have here, or using the cheat code indicators, are going to just make it that more simpler. But the key is when you come to the market, guys, you have to know what you're looking for. You got to ask yourself, am I looking for a swing trade? Am I looking for a day trade? Or am I looking for a scalp? Okay, this is going to determine how long you hold the trade. Okay, and what kind of trade you're going to take. Not to veer off topic, but if you're looking for a swing trade, you're going to be looking at the daily time frame, 4 hour time frame, the higher time frames, right? If you're looking for a intraday trade or a scalp trade, you're going to be looking at the 1 hour time frame, the 15-minute time frame for those time frames. So you have to come to the market. You have to know what you're looking for, right? There's different strategies because people trade different ways. Not everybody has the same time in the day. So if you work a full-time job and you're not able to maybe take these breakouts, because these breakouts happen quick. So you have to be quick to hit that buy or sell button and get out of that trade. Okay. So it requires more attention. Now, if you're looking for a swing trade, then you may want to go to the higher time frames and follow those steps. Okay. But again, don't let these tools confuse you. Know exactly what you're looking for. The key to all of this is to just trade with the trend. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Again, if you're not sure what the trend is, you can always go to the higher time frame and get the bigger picture. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You should all be doing a top-down analysis on the instruments that you trade anyway, because you have to know where you are in the market. If you don't know where you are in the market, you're going to get whipsawed, and the market's going to humble you. You have to know where you are in the market. That is key. Okay. Once you know where you are in the market, then you can go to the lower time frames and play that game. But only when you know what the market is doing on the higher time frame. Okay. Any other
And,
questions?
and you said this is only for 1 hour, like a 1 hour 15 setup.
This
It's not
is
like
this
a
this
yeah.
ORB setup. Yeah, I mean, if you, I do recommend going to the higher time frame, trying to look to see the trend.
Okay.
But you can pretty much stay on the 15-minute time frame. And again, when you come to the 15-minute, are we above or below the 47 moving average? If we're
Okay.
above it, you're gonna take a buy. If we're below it, you're gonna take a sell. Simple as that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
All
Benny,
right.
when you're using the hour and 15, you can just set the MACD with the scanner to go on the hour for
Yes, you
your.
can.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yep. Oh yeah. So I'll be looking for all you guys' screenshots this next coming up week. Okay. I want to
I
see it.
understand. I know. I understand.
Yeah, I want to see all the screenshots. Flood my timeline with the screenshots, guys, because this breakout strategy is truly going to be a game changer for a lot of people because
Have
it's so
you
simple.
have you used it? I think you're supposed to use it with a platform. How is that? How is that doing?
Use it with what?
Use it with a platform.
A prop firm. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a, if you're trading futures and or forex, this is a great strategy to use with the prop firms. Okay,
All right. Okay.
because this is going to provide you with daily winning opportunities, okay, to scalp the market.
Hey, Benny, speaking of prop firms, you use Take Profit Trader too, right?
I use Take Profit Trader, yes.
Yeah, okay. So with the reason I had a question with the other guy, the Heikin Ashi candles, because I love them, I understand and respect them, but with how you think you're going up or going down, and then that price hits, what contract setup do you recommend? I got like 150K account, and I only really trade NAS or gold, so I've been using only two contracts, and it's ranging around two contracts. Sometimes that drop, even though the candle looks like it's long, and normally during the prices, kind of moving at a certain time until it gets back. I stay in a little drawdown, so I think I'm getting a little too early. But what contract says? Do you use like one contract and just get in and out, or do you use like two to four, depending on how much you build
Great
your
question. So here's what I do, right? I'll always start with low risk because I always tell people you can't beat drawdown. You're gonna experience drawdown. You, it's just part of the business. You're always gonna have drawdown. The purpose is to have enough balance or enough wiggle room to withstand the drawdown until price goes in your direction. So you always want to start with one contract, and then you can always scale in. That's how you make big profits. One contract, as price is going in your direction, then you can scale in with other contracts.
Do you put stop losses and everything to where you're able to secure your profits? Because a lot of time I'm at work around this time, and on trading view is, I'm not, I'm kind of like on the move, so I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm like constantly looking at it, but I'm trying to figure out a way to place a trade and be able to like secure profits on the way or something like that.
Okay, so here's what I do. Whenever I get into profit, I don't care what I'm trading. Nasdaq, Dow Jones, especially when I'm trading indices and gold.
Hmm.
If I'm one or two candles in profit, I'm going to move my stop loss into profit. I don't care if it comes back and hits my stop loss because I didn't lose anything. You want to stay in the game for as long as you can. That's how you win consistently, right? I don't care if I make $3 on a trade. I didn't lose anything. Okay. Even if it went up $1,000 and came back, I did not lose a dime. Okay. You can never go wrong taking profit. Never.
Gotcha, gotcha. Appreciate it, man.
Great question. Yep. All right, guys. So here's what I got coming up next. I'm going to be starting a group. I'm not going to be trading live every week. I don't have the time for that, but I will be probably going live once a week, trading with you guys. The group is going to be called the Consistent Trader Club. Okay, let me find it real quick. Here it is. Right. So this is going to be a paid group for all those that are lifetime members with the cheat code. Your grandfather didn't have to worry about anything, but all for the new members that want to be part of this, all right, it's going to be 197 one time, or you can sign up with our partner broker and get free access, right? So I'm going to be giving away the CC ORB for free, and the CC ORB is going to be part of the community. So once you join the community, you'll be able to get this indicator, all right? But this group is to really just show the power of the ORB, because if you go on YouTube and you see all the success people are having trading the ORB strategy, this is truly a game changer, especially now having the cheat code is really going to change the game for you guys, right? So again, look out for emails this weekend for access to this new community. Okay. Any other
Oh,
questions
wait.
before?
Wait, as a Chico member, do I still get the ORB? No, I didn't
Oh
quite
yeah. Let
understand
me.
what you meant.
Okay, so for those of
Yeah,
you who
sorry.
didn't join, the challenge, you'll have access July 1st. Okay. For all those who did
Okay.
join the challenge, you should already have received an email with the CC ORB or be expecting one no later than Saturday. Okay. Again, I'm going to be upgrading the CCRB with a dashboard. So you guys don't have to go through every single pair trying to look for a breakout. Okay. You'll be able to just look on a scanner and it'll say buy or sell.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but it's just, we ain't playing. We not
No,
playing,
no,
man.
no. You know I don't play around.
Yeah, we ain't playing,
So,
man.
quick question, Benny. You said, excuse me, if we already have the cheat code, we get access on July 1st.
Yeah, July 1st, you'll have access to the ORB.